bend in it. Alright, like that. Channel within a bend in it with a tide or a current, whatever, running. And what effect is it going to have on you? Alright, so we've got that current running that way. Fine, I'll shift it. So what effect is interaction, as it were, going to have on a ship in that channel? How are you going to navigate round that corner? Alright, so what in fact we need to think about what the hell's going to happen. What is happening? Forget the ship at the minute. What is happening? Well, if you have a tide or a current running this way, alright, it's going to come up that straight, alright, and hit this bank here, and it will start to scour that bank, of course, over time, and it will rebound off that bank and come this way. Alright, so whatever rubbish it's picked up off that bank, it's going to pile up onto this side here. Alright, so you're going to have shallows here over a period of time. Alright, some of it will come, or of course will come round the corner, and it will hit this bit, yeah, and will rebel a bit again. When the tide's going the other way, it will start to scour that and pile it up here as well. Alright, so you need to think about that. That's going to happen. Alright, so if we want to come round that corner, how the hell are we going to do it? Well, what you mustn't do, of course, is start your turn too soon. Alright, if you start your turn too soon and keep the bow in the middle, as it were, then this piece here, which is being reflected here, is going to push the bow down onto there. Alright, so you've got to keep up on the top side here and use that to push yourself down. You can control the stern, of course. Alright, and the same here. That's going to happen as well. So again, you need to keep yourself up on the top side rather than on the bottom side. Alright, because there'll be a natural tendency to get pushed onto that. Alright, so the secret is don't do your turn too soon.
So we don't keep on the starboard side of the channel.
So no. If you kept to the starboard side of the channel, you're going to end up on there. Well, no, you must stay on the top side. Alright, and let that do the pushing for you. And the same in the other way around. You're going to keep up on the top side, and it's going to do that. Alright, so you keep up on the top side again, and it'll do that as well. And you control the stern with the rudder.
And the rudder would be starboard in this case.
You counteract this one basically.
No, I've experienced this.
It depends. Depends.
No, in Rouen, the pilot
sometimes
opposite rudder to take the vessels on the port side. I mean, starboard rudder for port side.
Yeah, in this is
hardening. Steady on the one bell.
Depends what's happening.
basically to counteract.
Depends what's happening. Well, you would probably have port helm on here. Alright, because
what was happening?
Because I would expect that to happen.
Sir, as we used to come to a bend,
yes,
the pilot would not give a port helm, he would give a starboard helm to start with, a small starboard helm.
Yes, to keep the ship up here.
He would increase the helm as it came here, and to a certain extent he will keep it set, and the ship would be turning with the starboard helm.
Indeed. But at some point here he would probably need to put port helm on. To get the stern. If he keeps starboard helm on, there would be a tendency for the stern to get pushed. Alright, so yes, he would have starboard helm on here to keep the bow up here. Alright, and start the turn going. Alright, but at some point here he will need to change that starboard helm to port helm to keep the stern up here and let the bow get pushed round. Alright, so it does fluctuate as to just how much helm and which side it is. You need to watch what's going on.
In this case, are we talking with bank suction and bank effect?
Sort of, yes.
Well, it's not that if you have a tighter head.
But it's mainly because of this deflecting here.
It always was thought like if you have a tighter head, you go to the outside of the channel.
The tighter head.
Because if you stay in the inside of the channel, if you come round the bend, the bow will start to catch. The tide will start to catch the bow and pull in the stern. So your stern ends up on the bank. Vice versa. Yeah.
That's why if you go too close in to the other side.
If you go too close in here, then you're going to get pushed onto the shallows here,
Yeah,
because
so
of this deflecting here.
You see, with the tighter stern, if they put you on the inside turn, because the tide is pushing the stern out, and then the bow, the cushion on the bow repels the bow away from the bank.
Well, it's more than just the cushion. You've got this deflecting thing as well doing it.
Well,
It's not just the cushioning effect of your bow wave here. Yeah, you've also got this bouncing effect of the actual movement, forgetting the shift at a minute. Right, the natural flow of that river is to coming up that straight there. It's going to keep coming up and hit this bank here and do that. Right, and dig out this bank and deposit it here. Alright, so you need to think about that. So you need to keep your ship up here. Alright, so that when the bow does start to go, that's fine. You've got bags of room for it to happen. Alright, there will be a bit of bank effect as well.
Yeah, but then the stern gets caught with the tide and pushes the stern, you know?
Pushing the stern to where? There?
Inside, yeah.
Yeah, now you
To
need
the
port
outside.
helm on.
It's tide to run side out.
It'll do that.
Yeah.
I doubt it. You've still got this thing being pushed down there, so it'll do that as well. So at this point you need to put port helm on to keep your stern away from there.